Welcome again, everybody, to Wingman Wisdom. You got me, the RV Wingman. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, I certainly hope you will, at least consider doing so. You may want to watch 2 or 3 of my videos to find out if you get a good vibe. And if you do, hit the subscribe button, maybe give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. Today, I want to talk to you about something that sounds so simple, but it's very, very hard to do. All right, one of those things sounds easy, does hard, but that is what Wingman Wisdom sometimes is all about. I have an email I'm going to read, another one, and this is a good one, and I'm going to tell you about my first car. Huh? Yeah, my first car. I'm going to tell you about that and how it relates to the email that I received. Today's people, and you're a people, I'm a people, we are so on edge, aren't we? Surly and on edge, and we watch the news and it just gets us all tense. And finding peace, at least in my view, is more and more difficult. The more media that we consume, finding peace is like gone. My peace comes from going camping, spending time in the out of doors. Turn that media off. But there's something that goes along with that, getting a surly attitude, being short and quick to judge and condemn. We fail to realize what gratitude is. I think all of us appreciate being appreciated. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. You could be spending the next few minutes doing whatever, but you chose to spend them with me. I am grateful for that. That's what this email is about. It says, Mr. Warren, my husband and I are relatively new to the RV world. We've become fans of your channel. We find your discussions to be a blend of information and sage advice. And you have started many great conversations between us after watching some of your videos. Please keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you more than you know. Debbie and Kyle Vinson. It makes me feel so good to get a message like that. Makes me want to do better. Makes me want to communicate more effectively and do more. I don't think I'm alone. I think that if people felt some gratitude from others, they might do a better job. Think about how easy it is to go to a restaurant right now. We're mad because the food's taking too long, the waitress is not paying attention, the prices are too high, the checker at Walmart isn't fast enough. We are so on edge. I've tried, and I'm getting better at it, but I've tried to look at people that are really good at their job. There's a guy at in the little produce department at the grocery store the other day, and he's a young guy, but and I went walking up to him. I had to look for some avocados. Well, they're over there, and I could tell this guy really cared. I said, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. Yeah, no problem. I said, no, I'm serious. I'm not some weirdo. This is a lot to manage. You got cucumbers and tomatoes and all the different stuff. You take care of all of it. He goes, well, yeah, that's my job. And I said, well, but I appreciate you. It's nice and neat. And I think, at least I want to believe that put a pep in his step the rest of the day. When I left the store, sadly, a lot of grocery stores, and the one I go to, has got a security guard, a cop. I don't know if it's a real cop, but it's a security person standing outside in a uniform, looking around. It's down here in Texas, and it's hot. And I said, doing all right? He said, yes, sir. And I said, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. He's like, what? I said, no, I'm serious for keeping this place safe and watching out for the cars and the people that come in. He says, well, that's what I'm supposed to do. I said, I know, and I'm grateful for that. He said, you know how many people tell me that? He said, you're the first one today. And I'm thinking, that's just sad, because we go places, restaurants, and to the bank. We go to the gas station, to the convenience store. We go to hotels and motels and RV parks and campgrounds. And people are stressed out more than ever before. And showing some gratitude and appreciation means everything. I promise it does. So if you're like me and you get wound up pretty tight pretty often, I'm suggesting respectfully to try to think before you speak, to try to look for targets and go, that girl over there really loves her job. That man over there is going the extra mile. And give them some feedback. Nurture people instead of criticize and condemn them. It's easy to do. I will never grow this channel by talking positive things, and I'm trying to build an honest channel. But People are attracted to this negative bashing. It's on both sides of the aisle, and it just kills me. When I need peace, I need away from media. I need away from screen time like this. Where do you find peace? Do you find peace in your iPhone? Seriously, if you do, God bless you. I don't know how you do it. I got to disconnect to find my peace. Now, real quick, how does this relate to RVing and camping and my first car? My first car was a 1960 Ford Falcon station wagon. Paid for it myself, $150. And it even came with 2 spare tires. And I loved it. It was my car. But my father blessed me by saying, son, if you want to drive your car, you'll learn how to fix it. You can use my tools as long as you put them back, but you're going to learn how to fix the car. So I did. And so I jokingly say when I was in high school, my girlfriend was my 1960 Ford Falcon station wagon because I had to live under the hood or underneath it, trying to fix something, the brakes, trying to figure things out. And I loved that. At the time, I didn't love it. I hated it. My mother said to my dad, she said, can't you go and help him? He says he's got to learn it on his own. I was siding with my mother. But I'm so glad now that my dad taught me to fix it myself, to think, to figure out how that's connected to that and that problem. Here's maybe a solution. Oftentimes growing up, I'd fix something. I'd end up with 1 nut and 2 washers extra. I'm like, I don't know where they go, but the car's running. But that's how I learned. Today, you open the hood of a car, it's like, where do I start here? My car's got a hood underneath the hood, so you can't even get to the dang thing. But when you learn how to work on things, your appreciation of what it takes to build those things increases. RVs, thankfully, are kind of like a 1960 Ford Falcon station wagon, where we can still work on most of the things. We can. If we have a toolbox, maybe your smartphone, so you can get on YouTube to watch a few videos, a little bit of patience, most things you can do. And it's good for you. You will have confidence. You'll save money. You'll save time from having your RV in the shop. I promise you, you will be a much happier camper. So again, Debbie and Kyle Vincent, thank you. Thank you for your time, for your attention, for your nice words. And thank you to everybody who's left me a voicemail message or made comments down below. I read them all, and I can't get back to everybody, but to everybody, I am so grateful that we spent a few minutes together. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Remember, be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.